Never expect anything from anyone. Pardon me. Yes, this is a new podcast, and as you might hear, it's different from all the others. We have just passed Valentine's Day 2019, and, well, life continues, right? So, yeah, what I wanted to talk about today is how you cannot expect anything from anyone. And it's not meant to sound harsh, even though it does. What I mean by that is that when you expect something from a certain person, and that person doesn't live up to his or her appointment, and then it happens again, and there's more than one person who does that to you, or maybe they didn't even plan for it to happen, well, you will be disappointed, and of course, it's impossible to never expect anything. We all secretly expect things from people. For instance, an employee is supposed to show up at work, right? So the employer expects his employee to show up for work, and that's normal. Your supervisor also expects you to come to work. A child also expects his or her parents to come pick them up from school or to take them out to a fun park. And the government expects you to follow and obey the laws. So you see, there's a lot of expectations, and it's normal. But what I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't put too much expectations into the hands of others. Don't expect people to always follow up their promises, because that just doesn't happen. You will be disappointed time after time after time until you might fall into a deep sea or ocean of depression. And depression is one of those nasty things that I believe I talked about, which is pretty hard to get out of. So, in order to prevent depression, I believe that having no expectations might actually help you. It might help prevent a depression. I believe it also might make your life a lot easier. It will give you more inner peace, especially in your mind. You won't feel stressed out anymore. Sure, you have appointments, but at the same time, you shouldn't expect that appointment to continue or to go through. What you need to do is at least have a plan B. What will you do should the appointment not show up? And then you might be less disappointed. A lot less. You'll worry less, and you'll just continue doing the things that you wanted to do. So let's say you have an appointment. Now, if the appointment doesn't show up, you're not disappointed. You can just watch a movie or read a book or call someone else. Always have something to do. So, and it's not to talk bad about people. Especially not. We are actually forgetting that people, as I said before, can be, and I think are, selfish, and that's okay. We are all selfish, and it makes sense because we need to biologically survive. So we need to look out after our own. We care about ourselves most. We love ourselves most. We need to survive. It makes sense that we are selfish. This means that you're not the only one who's selfish. Other people are selfish too. And that's why people will always think about themselves first. If they don't show up, then, well, it just had to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. And remember that it's never personal. You don't know what's going on. So don't expect someone to be an asshole for not fulfilling his or her promise. People are just people. They will disappoint you if you expect too much from them. So the whole secret kind of start to sound like something Zen-like, you know. I'm just rambling on. But I don't care. The main thing is that you can actually learn something from this. And I think many people already know about expectations, and yet we keep doing it. Even I keep doing it. But I do have to say one thing. The moment I started letting go of expectations, life became much, much easier. You should try it out. Doesn't mean that you look at people in a bad light. No, you should not. We're all the same. We look out for ourselves. Just don't expect too much. Don't. Always have a plan B. I hope you have learned something from all this. And until the next podcast, I'm out.